Good morning, everyone. Here are the COVID-19 increase numbers from yesterday. Today's March 31st, Tuesday. Global cases, 800,048, an increase of 75,104. Global deaths, 38,114, an increase of 4,673. U.S. cases, 164,610, an increase of 21,555. U.S. deaths, 3,170, an increase of 657. Here in Florida, the deaths 71, an increase of 11 over the previous day. Florida cases 5,703, an increase of 753. Hospitalized in Florida 715, an increase of 82 over yesterday. Positive cases tested here in Florida, Dade County 1,675, an increase of 227. Broward County 1113, an increase of 191. Palm Beach County 439, an increase of 71. Martin County 25, no increase. St. Lucie County 29, an increase of 7. Indian River County 23, an increase of 5. Brevard County 28, an increase of 1. And Orange County, 279, an increase of 31. Those are the cases for today, Tuesday, March the 31st. The news is next. And once again, a very good morning to all of you. It's March 31st. It's Tuesday. If you look over my shoulder and over my head, you will see a clock that'll give you an idea as exactly when I did record this. It's 6:53. That clock over my head's a little bit fast. There's lots of news today, so I want to try to get into it right away. The president has his daily briefings in the evening, and now I have mine in the morning. Possible record hot day today here on the Treasure Coast, in the low 90s, then a cold front tonight for the next few days. Probably we will hit 90, 91, and then we're going to be down into the 70s and low 80s. First day back at school for Vero Beach and Palm Beach schools online. 5,000 students in Vero will be participating. So I always say this every day, be a part of the solution and not part of the problem. We can lick this pandemic. We certainly can. It will happen. But you have to be obedient. Stay home. Don't go out. Don't associate with people. It's the best way to do it. You got to do it. Come on, folks. Let's get together and make this happen. Make it happen. Here's something I didn't realize. It's important to understand that COVID-19 viruses can attach themselves to the mail. Always wash your hands after handling your mail, and don't touch your eyes or face as you go through your mail. Good point, and you can think about that. Also, I mentioned yesterday, we keep our shoes outside if we do have to go out any place. When we come in, we leave our shoes outside so as to not bring any of the viruses inside. We're going to be needing over 100,000 ventilators as soon as possible. We only have about 10,000 that have not been distributed yet. The good news is they are in production. The bad news is we need them now, and they cost about $25,000. I thought I would mention that. We're still short on ventilators, but they're really working on it quickly. The N95 respirator masks, when I looked at Home Depot today, they had 3 packs of N95s for under $5. Depends on which Home Depot you go to. They may be able to ship them to the store and you can pick them up. You can also go to Amazon. By the way, somebody already commented that I look like I dressed like a banana today. Hey, this is a Columbia shirt. These are very comfortable shirts for Florida. So come on, banana? I hadn't thought about that. President Trump says his administration is extending their guidelines on social distancing until April the 30th. So that's it. We're going to be doing this until April the 30th. So we're going to go through the whole month of April. And hopefully we'll get this thing licked. I think the next 2 weeks will really give us a great idea as to exactly where we are. Here's some good news from Florida Power and Light. Florida Power and Light bills will go down in May, possibly. If you normally get a bill for $96 in that neighborhood, you'll probably drop down to about $74. They'll probably be back to $96 in June. That's because they have had some savings in fuel costs. The stimulus checks will take at least 2 weeks, likely 3 weeks before the checks will start arriving. Those checks will only go to people who filed taxes in 2018 or 2019, and only people who use Social Security numbers when they filed. Those who use the ITIN numbers to file, typically immigrants, do not qualify. Bottom line, hopefully, before the end of the month, you'll have that stimulus check. So down in Martin County, a large volume of test samples is creating a delay for the results for some people in that county. That's incredibly frustrating to those patients and incredibly frustrating for us at Cleveland Clinic Martin County official Rob Lord yesterday. So there's a little delay there. That's a real big problem for them. In a written statement Monday, Publix, a Florida grocery store chain, said that they will allow workers who normally do not wear these gloves and masks the option to wear this personal protective equipment for the duration of the national pandemic. Here's another little bit of good news. Abbott Laboratories received approval yesterday to permit the use of their new testing kit. Gives results in 5 minutes. It's a great idea. I don't know how long it'll take to get online, but they're going to crank them out pretty fast. These companies are really coming on board. COVID-19 drive-through testing center will open today at the Fit Ballpark in Palm Beach, West Palm Beach. Appointment is required. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. The number to call is 561-642-1000. I'll put it up on the screen. Only people with an appointment will be able to be tested. Obviously, as a result of this increased testing, the positives will go up, but that's a good thing because we'll then begin to have a better idea of exactly where we stand. And as I've said many times before, testing here in Vero Beach at the Cleveland Clinic at the Indian River Hospital, 8 to 5 is the appointment time. You must have an appointment and you must call this number or they will not see you. It's 772-419-3360. I will put that up on the screen, but it is important. You can go in there and get tested. I don't know which tests they're doing now. They may still be doing the one where they stick that swab in through your nose and down in your throat. I understand that's not terribly fun. Fortunately, I haven't had to do that yet. And by the way, there's no point in getting tested if you don't feel bad. If you really feel bad and you really feel like you may be getting it, then maybe that's, excuse me, maybe I should get it, right? Then you should have it done. But otherwise, please don't waste the time of people to just go in because it'll make you feel better to know that you were tested even though you didn't have it. Disney announced it will continue to pay its hourly employees at their closed American parks here until April the 18th. 9,000 laptops were distributed throughout Martin County to make sure students could get connected. Despite the last-minute purchase of 3,000 laptops, not every child could get their own, but there is at least one per family. Less than a week after announcing the games for the Olympics, they decided that they're going to postpone them until July 23rd of 2021, and the closing ceremonies will be August the 8th of 2021. Please remember my favorite restaurants here in Vero Beach. Just for transparency, I do want to say this every day because there are some people who are challenging me. I receive no compensation from any of the businesses I recommend. These are not commercials. This is a public service put together by me, paid for me, and nobody gives me anything, and I'm not expecting or wanting anything. Some of the businesses that I do recommend is the Tides, and as I told you in another video, they've opened up their own little grocery store, a little pop-up grocery store over there. And no, they do not charge exorbitant prices for the things that they have there, and most of the items are things that they had in their store already, in their store, which I say in their restaurant already, they use for the restaurant. Ocean Grill. Oh, but by the Tides, you can call there for lunch and for dinner, and they will do pre-prepared food for you, as well as you can stop by and pick up, and they'll also deliver. Ocean Grill has same deal. I believe it's from 6 to 8 in the evening, and they'll prepare food for you. They have a menu online. You can stop by and pick it up there. Mulligan's, the same thing. The Polo Deli, that would be John Marks and Kelly on Cardinal. Only the Cardinal Drive store at the moment. And they have a lot of great stuff, especially really great wines. Absolutely the best prices of wine anywhere here in Vero Beach, no matter what time of year it is, no matter what's going on. You can't buy wine for less money anywhere except at the Polo Deli. Most of these have curbside pickup, and a few actually deliver. But I know for sure that, I forgot to mention Vines. Give Zandra a call over at Vines. She is also doing food as well for lunch and dinner. So we got through that pretty quickly. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please give me a like if it's helpful, and subscribe if you would like to receive more of these from me. I do them every morning from now on. There's no charge. It doesn't cost you anything. I'm not going to put you on any mailing list. You can unsubscribe anytime you like. And I really appreciate it if you just let me know if you think that this is doing something good for you, because I hope it is. I'm trying to focus in on things that are going on here on our Treasure Coast and primarily Vero Beach. This broadcast is coming to you from the Victoria Condominium here in Vero Beach, up in Indian River Shores. And as I said at the beginning, you can always look over my shoulder here and see the clock. It'll tell you it's 7:03 when I recorded this. And that's the more accurate clock. The one up in the above my head is not quite as accurate. I hope you have a really great day. I enjoy putting these together. I don't like talking about the deaths and all the people that are very sick and all that sort of thing. I do that only as a convenience so you have a good idea of what's taking place here on our Treasure Coast. I want you to have a really great day. Stay safe and stay at home. See ya.